Steve, I know it's been a frustrating first 4 games. Got some changes at the linebacker spot, moving Lucas into the mic. I know he's played all 3 linebacker positions here, correct?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
what are some reasons? What did you like to put Lucas in the middle there?
Well, I think Lucas maybe give us a little more consistency, at that position. He did a really good job against New Mexico. I think he had 13 tackles, very productive. And that position, that linebacker position, needs to be a productive position. So our hopes are that Lucas is going to enable us to start a little bit faster in the first half, settle into the speed of the game. And Tim Kawana has some games under his belt. We're going to give him an opportunity there at will linebacker to get him on the field a little bit more, see what he can do. But let Tim and Will two-time was Bach bow it out over there this week at the will linebacker position.
Moving Tim to the other side at the will, is that a big switch? Is that a big transition to make for that?
On the offense that you're facing, this one will be somewhat of a challenge for him from the standpoint it's a very eye-disciplined offense, just like we faced last week. We've got to have great focus with our key reads, but I think Tim has demonstrated he has linebacker eyes. Now it's going to be in a little bit more confined space than being out at the same linebacker position where you're out in space a little more looking in. He's going to be right there in the mix. But I think Tim's very capable of doing it.
Sure, and at corner, I know Antonio started last week because Robert had to sit out, but I see Antonio back in there again with Robert on the other side. What did you like there? What are you hoping to get out of those 2 guys at corner? I know you've tried to mix and match. So what are you hoping to get out of there?
Some consistent play. And I think Antonio's demonstrated he's not overwhelmed by the bright lights of being on the college stage. He's shown us he's competitive. He's still learning. We got some young guys back there in the back end that are still trying to figure it out. But I think Antonio is a young man who can give us some consistency that we need to have back there and the speed we need back there.
Right. I know we've been talking about giving out the big plays. I know that's something you're probably pulling your hair out with every week. And is it just what needs? Is there any one thing, Steve, or a couple things that need to happen? Is it consistency? Is it just what needs to change to at least start reducing them or eliminating completely? What has to happen?
I think right now we got to continue to find ways in practice to replicate the speed. Our scout team does a nice job at the speed of the game is certainly always a lot faster, and how to get them settled into that speed. So we're going to try to jockey practice around a little bit. But every week is a new offense for some of these young men.
Right.
They've never from DJ to these freshmen. So we got to continue to be creative in practice, and we start a little faster, get settled in, and hopefully some of these position moves will give us a little more consistency early on in the game. Because these guys have done a nice job of adjusting and playing better in the second half. We need to try to find a way to replicate our second half performances in the first half.
What's the biggest challenges with App State this week offensively from what you're seeing on film?
The quarterback's going to be a little bit better thrower than we faced last week, but there are some similarities between the offenses. A lot of moving parts. High discipline is going to be very important. They don't rely on the option as much, but they have the option component. They tend to hand the ball off a little more. But with some of the issues we had last week, we got to make sure those are shored up this week because I'm sure they're watching the same film that we watched.
Sure.